Welcome guys to another episode of On The Map, where we seek to show you guys the people behind the motion and just give you a quick day in the life and insight into how they got to where they got to. So yeah, let's get right into it and introduce our first guest. I'll let him introduce himself. This is one of the pioneers behind where we're at today. So we're at OldSchoolRnBrunch, and yeah, I'll let you introduce yourself a bit.
Yeah, so name's Reese McLovin, OldSchoolRnBrunch, one of the directors. Yeah, man, good to be here.
No, it's good to be here as well, man, and interviewing you right now. So, yeah, right now it's actually quite surreal to see, because this is the first type of motive that I've been to that's like a bit of R&B. It's like an event, but at the same time, it's got an introduction of brunch as well, and I've never been to this type of event. So, like, just tell me how, like, you kind of just came up with this type of idea.
Yeah. So, when we came up with this, it was back in May 2019, when there wasn't that many R&B events. We're lovers of R&B. We're like avid lovers of R&B. So we thought, let's make an R&B event in the daytime, which daytime was it was bubbling at that time. But we thought, let's do something different where, just like you said, it was hard for you to kind of categorize what it exactly was. It's an experience. Let's make an experience for people that is unforgettable, and yeah, we're here.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic, man, and it's so good to see. I've got a few questions for you as well. So firstly, if Old School R&B Brunch was a R&B classic, which one would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. There's so many rhythms. I think it might be, let me say, Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk?
Why?
Because when you leave this event, you're going to have a lot to talk about. You like that? I didn't rehearse that. So no. Just in terms of like everything that happens here, like from the games to the photo stands to the karaoke to the birthdays it's an immersive experience. So there is, that song kind of emulates exactly what feeling you would walk out of it feeling, if that makes sense.
100%, I get that. And also, obviously, looking at the setup, and you can see that there's been some real thought put into this. So obviously, I can see as well that this isn't a one-man journey, and it ain't a one-man job as well. So tell me what a team or a strong team means to you as well.
Yeah. Team is everything. Me and my business partners, I've got two other business partners, IB Paul, Paps 300. We work hard behind the scenes of building this, but we wouldn't be anywhere without that team. The team that you see walking around in black shirts, those are the people that, make this place what it is. So team is everything, man. You can't do things on your own, and that is why we're grateful, because we're able to give people opportunities as well. It's not just a job opportunity, it's a getaway from the house, from the kids, even from the husband, from the wife. Like, just come and just feel free and feel refreshed. So yeah, man.
No, perfect. And also, I just wanted to also say, obviously, you guys, did you launch in 2019? Was it
May 2019?
May 2019. So yeah, what were some of the key milestones that you lot have like ticked since then? So obviously that was like 6 years ago now.
Yeah, 6 years. So a couple of milestones was, so that first event in May 2019, 2 events after that, we started with 200 people. 2 events after that, we went up to, I think it was like 450. So that was a milestone for us. Small one, but a milestone. Another milestone was our first event in New York. Our first world tour, which we did last year. 38 dates. I can't remember how many countries, but we covered every continent but one. So it was a crazy world tour, and then doing 4,500 people in Amsterdam alongside 112. So a few milestones, a few good ones.
Crazy. And obviously, just touching on how you guys have just gone global and you're hitting other continents, like you were saying, Americas, you're hitting with Asia as well, Europe as well. So I just wanted to ask, how did you guys even just like scale up to that point? And obviously, since 2019, that's not that long ago. So it's like your reach kind of got out there very quickly. So like, just explain to me how it got to that and how it makes you feel just being able to actually just travel the world and obviously share your influence around the world as well.
Again, I think it's a lot to do with the team, because it's the team that creates this experience. So what happened was, people started seeing the experience online and started seeing the emotions and the reactions in people. I always say to people don't believe me, but I say it's something spiritual. It's not like we're not just promoters, and this is a spiritual movement. So when people see it wherever they are in the world, it was infectious to them. And they just started calling from everywhere. So we had to whittle it down to, the countries we felt like we needed to go to, and that's how it became, a global thing. How it makes us feel, again, gratitude. We're just grateful. We see it as going to these countries and actually touching people, being able to touch people with this experience. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what trials and tribulations they're going through. So when they come through those doors, you're giving them that avenue, that opportunity to let go of, all the inhibitions and forget everything and just have fun, feel free, express yourself and just live in the moment. So yeah, that's where we're at.
And I like how you always touch on how like you guys kept it organic, natural, and that I feel as if that you really find your crowd and like just real people attract real things. You know what I mean? So like I really mess with that. And just like also I wanted to just touch on what were some of the main difficulties, trials and tribulations, because we all know business ain't smooth. You know what I mean? You're always going to be faced with a lot of difficulties, maybe even like with your own business partners and people that, you're in business with. So like, touch on some of those things.
Luckily I don't have difficulty with my business partners. That's the weird thing. Three guys coming together, you would think we do have all different opinions and stuff, but somehow we're all aligned. So that part is, again, we're grateful to God for that. But the real challenges are like, the venues, team. So being able to delegate and split team. There's weekends where we do 3 different events in 3 different continents. That's in itself challenging, So, speaking to venues, liaising with different venues, liaising with different managers, having to speak to so many different people throughout the week. It is tough, but hey, I know I keep saying it, but we're grateful.
As you have to be, you know what I mean? So, and lastly, I've just got one more question for you. Obviously, being a black-owned events organization in London as well, how do you actually engage with the black community and how do you actually give back to the community as well?
So with our thing, I think we haven't actually started any of our charity causes or anything that we've actually got planned. We haven't actually started it. We need to build first to where we're at a point where we can really give back. But for us right now, what we see as giving back is just being able to give these opportunities. At the end of the day, these are job opportunities. This is the event. We also have, an establishment in Brixton where we've hired, 15 to 20 people. So that's our way of giving back, being able to, of course, we employ all different races, walks of life, but we do prioritize our black people for sure, because we want them to represent what we are. And that for us is definitely giving back. And so far that's enough for us. We're gonna be doing more, but we need to get to a certain place first, of course. So that's where we're at, man, for sure.
So guys, that was Reese just sharing an insight to his story, and we appreciate it. We're gonna go see the rest of the show and show you guys. You know what I mean? Show guys what it's actually saying. But I appreciate your time so much, man.